Welcome to Cardiff. We should have a good match between these two teams. These two teams are pretty evenly matched, and it could easily go either way. Justin Marshall joins me here. And Justin, the atmosphere here, phenomenal.
Thanks, Nisbo. I'm looking forward to seeing how they stack up. The field is in immaculate condition. The groundsmen have done their job very well. There's not a lot between these two teams. It could go either way, and it really depends on who wants to win more. We should have a good game of rugby on our hands.
This should be a superb game of rugby. Just waiting on the ref signal to get us going. And away we go. The kickoff snapped up. Can he go with the ball? Clark finds a teammate. Gloucester chasing hard. The left winger lets it bounce. He shows a clean pair of heels. 12 trees puts some power into that tackle. Abadi takes it out of the back. The lock keeps it going. And he's hammered in that one.
Looks like we've got an injury. Yeah, it's the knee, Nisbo. That may be the game for him.
First scrum of the match.
They have a great opportunity to apply some more pressure from this scrum.
Number 9 puts it in. Both teams putting pressure on. Ball is out now. Good contest and the ball is out. Now taken to the ground in a good tackle. The lock smashed hard. Now the numbers turn up. The crowd have a feeling they've lost this. Decides to have a go himself. Oh! They've earned the penalty.
Well, that was dangerous play. Looks to have had a rush of blood to the head there, and the penalty may not be the end of it.
Cipriani will look to find the sideline. It's in touch. And that's a line out. The lock claims the ball. Trying to get a drive going here. They've got control of this as they look to do something with this maul. And the penalty is given.
Definite penalty, Nisbo.
He has a chance to add 3 points with this long-range kick. Right, here's the kick. He's just dragged this one away. So it's not over and play continues. He's been hit hard. Crowd enjoyed that tackle. Sells the dummy. Tackled now after a good run.
Looks like there's an injury here. He's done really well. It'll be a big loss if he has to go off. This is always sad to see, but hopefully it won't be as bad as it looks.
And now the scrum to pack.
Bind. Sit.
Furious looking scrum down there. A brutal contest in the scrum. Solid scrum and the ball's out. Tries to brush him off but is taken. Pichot goes hard. Looks like it's still on the side of Saracens. Putting his foot down now. The scrambling defence get him at the end of the run. Do they have this still? Yes, they do. A short pass here. He scoots ahead. Real chance here. There's the first try.
They did well. Great teamwork to build that try.
What a try that is.
His workload has just been immense in the last few minutes. It was a beautifully timed run, and the gap, well, it just opened up.
Yeah, I think you're right, Justin. The 5'8" has the conversion. This kick almost from the sideline as he looks to turn 5 points into 7. And the attempt looks good. Thought it might be going wide, but good kick. 2 points added.
He kicked it pretty well, got good contact on the ball, and it just sailed through. Expect him to be fired up now because he's back in the action after his rest in the sin bin.
The restart. Kick off nicely taken in. The ball there now. The right winger gets the ball to his support player. Delivers it short. Crunch to ground.
Oh, boomer!
Oh, here's a penalty.
Yeah, that was a shockingly high tackle.
He'll look to find touch. The first 5 puts it into touch. And they'll take the line out.
They're playing well at the moment.
Abadi takes it down. So they look to try something with a maul. And it's there now. Driving right at the defence. Number 5 picked up the penalty.
Yeah, he's hit him high. Clocked him right on the chin. Got a bit carried away there, and the ref is heading over to him. Makes his way back on. Nicely rested after his 10 minutes on the sideline.
The first 5/8 to kick for goal now. The ball probably just sailing wide here. Gloucester will have the option here. It'll be a scrum, I think. Restart at the 22 gets us back underway. Moves it on. Loses ground and momentum in that run. I believe they've kept this for Saracens. Moraes takes it. Cipriani reels him in. He's not letting go. Sends it flat. He's got the loose ball. The second 5/8 pulled down there. They could have turned it here. Tackle not complete. Keeps going. And eventually they stop him after a good run. Buries this kick deep. And a penalty.
Hit him high there. There might be a yellow card for someone here. Just returning from the bin here, Nisbo.
The kick is going to come from a long way out. Right, here's the kick. It looks a pretty useful kick. He's off the post.
Not an easy angle to kick from.
He's banged it into touch. Neither team managed to pull away significantly in the first half. As expected, a very even contest this first half. You'd have to expect a lot more excitement to come in the second half.
We go to the stats now. I just feel they're not doing enough to try and retain the ball. You can see that in the possession stats. The ref has barely had a chance to get the cards back into his pocket before someone else earns a booking. Penalties conceded will be high on the list of concerns. Far too many were given away in that half. Interesting all round, really.
Now the kickoff. Kickoff dragged down. The centre is trying to turn it over quickly. A good pass to his support player. And number 6 takes some stopping in that run. And it's a maul. Yade is absolutely smashed. The number 10 pulls him down. Back to his feet quickly and wrestling for the ball. Makes a good run. And they're so close now. Oh, fumbles close to the try line and their chance is gone.
Advantage.
So he's playing advantage here.
It just slipped out of his hands. It only takes a split-second lapse in concentration, really.
So away they go with the tap. The first 5/8 scrambles it into touch. The second rower claims it. And the ball is free.
Yes, a bit of a loose ball down there, Nisbo.
He's got the feed and he's taken off. So this is a line-out. The lock gets it.
It was a very good line-out.
The ball controlled at the back. Back inside.
Oh, he has not missed him there.
Gloucester giving away a penalty.
He could be in real trouble for that, Nisbo. We could see a card here. Back from the bin here. It'll be interesting to see the impact his return makes.
And it's gone into touch. Brings the ball down to a maul. Maul formed. And number 6 has a dab.
Release.
He's got to let it go now. The ball pops out and he takes a run. That'll knock the wind out of him. Saracens line out.
Their performance in the line-out has been pretty solid so far.
Big charge. It's a penalty.
The tackle was a bit high.
They'll look to pull a little further ahead if this kick is successful.
They need more points at this stage, so probably the right decision to kick here.
The first 5/8 lines this one up. Now the kick, and just wide by the looks of it. So we should come back for the scrum here. Gloucester with the restart from their 22-metre line. The number 14 goes running hard at the opposition.
He's getting some attention. Yes, that was a pretty nasty knock to the head.
Let's see how the scrum responds here.
Fine.
The scrum has been pretty solid from both teams here.
The race puts it in. furious looking scrum down there. Hard and straight. Lets it bounce, but he's gathered it up. Now he gets the ball away. Paddy looks for support. The blindside flanker has got a bit of room here, and off he goes. Griffiths unable to tackle effectively, and he's crunched to the ground hard. Moraes gets it away, and the deep kick. That is a good kick into touch. So they'll have a line out.
They've done really well in the line out so far. It's working perfectly for them.
And they've got it at the back there. And he shells the dummy. That's got them on the back foot. Oh, they've only got a few minutes to make something. He runs hard at the defence.
Release.
The ref wants him to let go of it. Clark finds a runner. Tackled extremely deep in his own half here. They have to release the ball now. He spreads it. That's a lovely kick for touch. So, line out to come. Saracens throw.
Not long to go now. The last few plays of the match.
The lock grabs it.
They've done really well in the line out so far. It's working perfectly for them.
Couldn't agree more. The number 12 is absolutely smashed. He's trying to turn it over quickly. Duplan keeps it going. A good pass to his support player. And that's the game. Saracens victorious over Gloucester.
Some stunning rugby we've had here. They came away with the win in what was a very even battle. There were quite a number of kicks made in this match. It was a real old-fashioned kicking battle. Penalties conceded were a big issue. The lack of discipline can be seen in the figures. No surprise in the end. A very even contest, Nisbo.
So it was a real contest in the end. That's all we've got time for. See you next time.